You know that feeling where you have an ex that you're madly in love with, but hate at the same time? You want them so much that you've closed your mind to anyone else, believing that somehow you'll still come back together.
But you know that when they come back, you won't accept them because of the terrible things they did to you and how terribly they made you feel when you were with them. Yet you can't stop thinking about them and imagining that maybe, somehow, your love story would be rewritten and everything would turn out perfectly. So you're waiting, but you don't know exactly what you're waiting for, and you can't move on.
Yes, I know that feeling. The illusion that our exes are irreplaceable.
Exactly. Recently, I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine who had just met a girl, and he was so excited. He kept saying that he'd never loved anyone this much and couldn't wait to be in a relationship with her. Then I remembered. Just last year, this same guy was heartbroken over a girl I knew, and he, just like anyone who's heartbroken, felt that he'd never meet anyone he'd love as much as the girl who had just broken his heart. Then I thought to myself, here he is, anticipating a relationship with a girl he loves far more than anyone else he's ever met. And then it dawned on me, the psychology of breakups and being in love with past lovers. Let's break this down. We often break up and cling to our exes, or in today's world, a situationship or a lost friends with benefits, not simply because we love them so much. I mean, there's that. But it's also because of the idea of what could have been with them, or the idea of being with them. It's the reason why people break up, come back, and break up again after realizing that what they thought they missed was just in their head and not real. More than that, it's the limiting belief that clouds our minds, convincing us that we can't love anyone better or find anyone as perfect as them. I've realized that when I'm asked to be open-minded, I tend to think of the next person as someone I just have to settle for, whether emotionally, physically, or in any other way that appeals to me. We put ourselves in the cage of our emotions and the fantasy of what we're missing out on with our exes. Our minds tend to filter out the parts of them that made the relationship uncomfortable and unhealthy for us, while embracing the delusion that they're the best we can ever do.
That sucks. So how do we break this pattern?
The moment we realize that we deserve better treatment, better love, better reciprocation, and that it's possible for us to have those things, we open our minds to them and in essence attract just that. You know, I often ask, what exactly do we miss? Is it the tears? The roller coaster of emotions? The uncertainty? The back and forth? The lack of reciprocation? The major issue with clinging to our exes is the limitation we've placed on ourselves. The belief that we won't find anyone better looking, better at engaging us, better at speaking our love languages, or someone we can truly love as much as we loved our exes. Because we've dwelled on these thoughts for so long, they become deeply ingrained in us, and we attract exactly what we believe. You begin to realize that everyone you're attracting is farther and farther away from what you truly want, and from the kind of person you can genuinely commit to emotionally. This further reinforces our belief that we'll never find anyone better than our exes. Think for a second. What do you really miss? Is that really what you want for yourself? If not, then why are you closing your heart to something better? The possibility that there's a partner out there who fits exactly what you want and who finds you to be exactly what they want. Why place yourself in that invisible box?
So how do we let them go and prepare ourselves for better?
These feelings exist for a reason. In marriage, it's important to see your partner as the ultimate. But when that emotion no longer serves you and belongs to a relationship that's already in the past, then you simply have to let them go. You don't have to prove anything to them. Let them go. Expect better, and better will surely find you. Think about your first boyfriend or first girlfriend. Remember how you thought you'd never find anyone else who would appeal to you or seem more amazing? Yet, you eventually found someone who exceeded that person in every way. If you could then, you can now. Open your mind and expect better. Don't stop expecting, and don't settle. Remember this message. Truly let it go so that your past doesn't become your reality. Trust me, you're more than you think. You deserve better. God always has good things in store for His children, so pray and commit everything to Him. Tell Him exactly how you feel, and He will come through for you. Trust me, God writes the best love stories, the kind that feel like they're straight out of a fairy tale. Prepare yourself for better. Make room for them. Look good. Dress beautifully. Develop yourself. Groom yourself. Subscribe to our channel and watch our videos. Go out, meet people, make new friends, and build new connections. Trust me, the moment you make room for better, you'll be surprised by what's possible.
Wow, thanks. This means I should emotionally detach from anyone so easily.
No, this video only applies to people who have left toxic relationships, not to people with commitment issues. If you struggle with commitment, try to work on that. Also, remember that the feeling of attachment and seeing your partner as special was put in place for a reason.
If you've watched to this point, here's a message from our Heavenly Father to you. Let him go. I have better for you. Let her go. I have better for you.